Yes, hello, and welcome back to another Outriders build video. This time we're back here with our Pyromancer on yet another Anomaly build because that's what I like the most. But this one plays a little different. The previous video showcased a very well thought out Eruption Akari build. Deals a fuck ton amount of damage, heals you a lot, but it gives you time to think, to stay in cover, to stay away. This build's a little different. With this build, if you stop to think, you die, basically. It is a very aggressive, very fast-paced, chaotic build. You're mostly gonna be in melee range all the time, basically. Because your melee is gonna be dealing a fuck ton of damage, and you're gonna be healing a lot with it as well. Whoa, what is that weather? It looks like there's a sunstorm coming. Weird. Anyway, this is completely different. I don't have a lot of footage of this build because I don't really like playing it myself because it's not really my play style. But it is a Pyromancer build, it is an Anomaly build, and it deals a shit ton of damage. So I'm gonna cover it. So let's get into it. First of all, weapons. Again, I still don't have Death Shield, the legendary shotgun, so I don't have Fortress. If you do, that's gonna be number one weapon right here. You'd be using Air to the Desert with Fortress instead of Shadow Comet. That's how important that is. Any weapon with Fortress. You'd be using any weapon with Fortress. You'd probably want to run a legendary with ultimate vulnerability shots or improved vulnerability shots, and what's the name? Right, and then Fortress. Something like that. You really want Fortress in there. I have Rarok's Gaze on my secondary, just as a debuff weapon with Weakness Trap and Resistance Breaker. Very nice. Before we get into the mods, let's get into the skills and the skill tree. Right here, this is where the magic happens. We have Feed the Flames, Heat Wave, and Phaser Beam. Look at the cooldown on that. 7.8 seconds cooldown on Phaser Beam, 5.7 seconds on Heat Wave. Feed the Flames takes a little minute, but you're only going to be using that for debuffs and buffs. Now let's get into the skill tree. We're using a middle tree Firestorm. I know, you didn't see that coming. A tanky build? What is this? Bear with me. Okay, we have Magma Golem, Warm Up, Magma Golem, the usual perks. Let's just cover the big ones important. We have all the Magma Golems, because, well, you can't go through this tree without getting them, and this thing is gonna give you 50% extra max health. Very good. Cooldown reduction, obviously, a little burn inflicted deals more damage to enemies. Wildfire for cooldown reduction, and we have Distant Flame. Now, this one is an important, very important one. Increase your anomaly power by 2.5% for each unlocked Magma Golem class node. Right here. Magma Golem, Magma Golem, Golem, Golem. Another reason why we have all of those. Skill Life Leech, pretty cool. Fuel for the Embers, doubles skill leech when you're under 30% of half max health. You're gonna be in that state a little bit too often. Warm up for cooldown reduction, more burn damage, and Magma Elemental. Activating Ignite skills increases your armor piercing by 45% and resistance piercing by 45%. Very good. Incinerate the moment the burn ends, inflicts ash status on enemies. This is very good because you're going to be doing burn all the time, and once the burn ends, they get frozen in place with ash. This here is kind of whatever. We just picked it because we needed to get to the other nodes to increase our resistance piercing. And the moment we activate and immobilize the skill, we get 45% extra anomaly power for 10 seconds. That's where the Feed the Flames comes in. Now let's take a look at the mods. We're using 3 pieces of Akari once again for that 3-set bonus. Every enemy damaged by Heat Wave grants 50% anomaly power bonus for 10 seconds. And remember, every enemy damaged, so you get a fuck ton of anomaly power bonus. I'm gonna just paste the screenshot here in the screen, right here, right in the middle of the screen of how much anomaly power I got once in a run, and that was unoptimal. That was suboptimal, and still I reached 600k anomaly power. It's ridiculous the amount of anomaly power and damage your skills are going to be doing with this build. So let's get into the mods already. Anomaly power in the stats, very important. I have 156k base. First mod, Fire Tsunami, increase the width of Firewall. As you have seen before, it makes it so Heat Wave hits a lot more people. Second mod, Unstoppable Force, increases your anomaly power by 50% of your resistance piercing. This is another reason why we had all of those resistance piercing things in the skill class. As you can see right here, we have 30% resistance pierce. So 50% of those 30% are given for us as anomaly power. Disregard this number that's showing up right now. It's because we just used Heat Wave and got a little buff from another mod. But chest piece, anomaly power, cooldown reduction as you need. We have detonator. You ignore the detonator in this. I unfortunately don't have another chest piece of the Akari. Otherwise, I would have changed that because this chest piece comes with detonator and tidal wave. So I have tidal wave modded in. If you have another piece of the Akari, mod another mod instead of detonator. Detonator is completely useless here, but I cannot just dismantle this to take detonator off because it's the only piece of Akari that I have. So unfortunately, it's what we have. We have tidal wave to give our heat wave an extra use before it goes on cooldown. Then on our legs, anomaly power, cooldown reductions as usual. Anomaly echo that comes with the legs, very useful. Keep it there. Gives us 11k power, anomaly power on skill activation. That's what's making our anomaly power go up that much. We also have untamed power. Using skills deals 46k damage to enemies within a 5-meter radius around you. The damage is equal to 30% of your anomaly power, which means that this mod scales with the amount of anomaly power that you currently have. Remember those 600k? Yeah, this thing is going to be doing a lot more damage when you're reaching those huge numbers of anomaly power. And why do we have this build? Is this mod right here? As I said in the beginning of the video, you're going to be in melee range a lot. You're going to be in the middle of the enemies a lot. So this mod is going to help with your damage in an AoE around you big time. Now we actually got two decent pieces right here with anomaly power and cooldown reduction, so that's very good. Helps us a lot. The hands we have pure power, increases the damage of phaser by 48k. It's also gonna go up as your anomaly goes up. That's the thing that you need to remember. Mod damage goes up as your anomaly power does on those abilities. So those things, they just stack up. They scale up. It's great. We have no resistance against the fortified. Increases your resistance piercing by 50% of your armor piercing value. So again, we have even more resistance piercing based on our armor piercing. This is going to be very good to debuff the enemies and deal even more damage. That's one of the reasons why this build deals so much damage. It has a lot of defense destruction and defense shred of all sources. It's very good. Uh, if you get a glove piece that comes with no resistance against the fortified, I'd say you can skip on using pure power and use something like the golem mod, untouched. Something it gives you a golem form and protects you from damage. I was gonna show it for you the mod on Dr. Zahidi, but I have no idea how it looks like, and it would just take a lot of time. And just have no resistance against the fortified, and the mod that gives you the golem to protect you a little better. Pure power is just there because it came with it. It boosts our phaser damage, but it really isn't necessary. Phaser is going to be doing well over 1.2 million damage, even more if you have Fortress, which I don't, sadly. Now on the boots, again, anomaly power, cooldown reduction. Did you see there? I said boots right. I'm on top of my game today. Anyway, I have Phoenix Force, yet another overheat mod. this here is part of our main build. Unfortunately, I didn't get a better set of boots, but it's there. You can replace that with something else. I don't know what you could replace that with, but you could probably replace it with something that would benefit Feed the Flames. Maybe an extra cast Feed the Flames. Feed the Flames reaches more enemies, or I don't know. That's a free slot for you to use. And Bullet Kindling. You deal 20% more damage against enemies affected by burn. Again, you're going to be doing a lot of burn damage. You're going to be burning everybody all the time. So that's going to help you a lot. Oh, I just thought, look at that. Just came to my mind. There's a mod that you can use instead of that overheat mod. Right here. If you have a better set of boots, you can use Bullet Kindling or anything else. You don't need to use the mods in the same spaces that I use. But if you have some free spot, I'd recommend you use this mod right here, Burnout. Heat Wave. Damaged enemies take 25% more damage for 8 seconds. 25% is a lot. So that's a pretty big and pretty good debuff. So if you have something, a better piece of boots or hands, you can somehow stick Burnout in there. And it's going to help you a lot. So that's pretty much it. That's this build. Now, how to play it? Well, go ham. Wreak havoc. Do whatever the fuck you want. Enemies are not gonna kill you so easily. You have 27,000 health. You have 30% skills life leech. You hit one guy with a burn and your full health is back. Basically, that's how you play this build. Basically, that's how you play this build. You just get in there, you burn the ever-living shit out of them, and then you do phaser. Oh no, they survived. Use your melee. There's a lot of them. Use a running melee. Feed the Flames is gonna give you a debuff, an extra buff, as you saw in the skill tree. And the cool thing, as you can see when I use my melee, you can see that Untamed Force, Untamed Power is proccing. It procs off your melee attacks. They count as skills as well. So every time you use a melee attack, regardless if it's a standing melee attack or a running melee attack, it's gonna proc Untamed Power. And it's gonna deal a frick ton of damage. You can also use the mod that increases Phaser's radius. You could use that. It's not really needed because you're mainly gonna be using Phaser to kill bosses and stuff, because it's gonna do fuck ton of damage. But if you wanna hit more than an enemy at a time easily, you can use the mod that increases Phaser's radius. Now, that's basically all that I have to say about this video. This build, not the video. It deals a fuck ton of damage. It's very tanky, and it's gonna heal up a lot. If you have Death Shield, if you have Fortress, use that. Put vulnerability rounds in a weapon, put Fortress there, and have fun. Now, as usual, I'm gonna link a few clips, not link, just add to the video a few gameplay footage of this build in action. Just a quick warning. I suck, okay? I suck using this build. Suck at it. So don't take my gameplay as like a true representation of what this build looks like. Put it on and go test it for yourself. Just watch someone else do it. I suck at using this build, but you might not. So have fun. And thanks for watching. Oh, let's try the Colosseum with this. Oh, this is such a bad idea to do the Colosseum with this build. This is such a bad idea. Let's try it. Let's try. I'm just playing alone today because I'm theory crafting. When I'm theory crafting, I usually play alone. So I can just take my time thinking and not waste other people's times. Man, doing Colosseum with this build is a horrible idea. I should not be doing this. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Can we gold Colosseum on this build? Let's see. And I wish there was a mod that reduced cast time on abilities. This really pains me. Oh my god, I just destroyed the alphas like they were nothing. Like they were made of paper. Holy shit, this is ridiculous. This build is so dumb. I'm gonna die. Get out of here, dude. Don't hit me again. Whew. That was kind of spooky. That was kind of spooky. Get out. You're ugly. Oh, this is so ridiculous. This build is ridiculous. And I love it. I love it. Look at all those many. Look at so many alphas coming up our way. Oh my god, I can move. I can't move. Why couldn't I move? That was so weird. I don't understand how this build deals so much melee damage. But okay, I'm not gonna complain about it. No snipers in my lobby. Oh my god! Did that skill just hit for 1,000,000 damage? It did, didn't it? Holy baloney! Look at those numbers! Look at those numbers! Oh, this is crazy! This is ridiculous! I love this! Get out of here, you ugly! Look at how much damage my melees are doing! Holy ridiculous! Dumb ridiculous! Oh, I'm gonna have to change sprint mode to hold to help with this. Oh, this is great. This is so ridiculous. Hey, you guys like 1,000,000 fucking damage? I sure as hell do. This is so ridiculous! Look at how much damage it's doing! Oh my god! I'm running a FASER Firestorm tanky build. And it's dumb strong. Why the hell are the enemies going downstairs? What the hell was that? Guys, I'm up here. This is so stupid. Do you understand how stupid this is? I did not want to do that, but it did it, so I guess it worked out in the end. Oh my god, use the melee! Holy crap, that was so close. I am being shot at. Stop shooting at me. What did I do to deserve this? I'm just trying to kill all of you. Is that so much? Is that really a reason to be shot at? I don't think so. I think you guys are overreacting. I just want all of you dead. It's not really a reason you would want to shoot me back for that. Whoa, we cleared that in under 2 minutes. That was nice. Run! Sniper, sniper, go away, come back another day! Mr. Sniper, go away, come back another day! No freaking snipers in my club. Okay, I need to breathe. I need to breathe. Give me a second to breathe. No! What killed me? No! See? We're dead. Oof. Get out of there, dude. You're not supposed to be in there. Ugh. It fucking overflows. What? Just... What exactly is that thing right there that blows up and kills me every time? Wow, who's the rifleman that keeps killing me? Get out of here! What the... What? Wow, what was that? Did something explode behind me? Whoa, we're dying. Holy shit, we died. We died. The fire killed us big time. I got distracted. Oh.